In actual case, efficiency will be less than 100%. Let us do one question to understand this better. Find the mechanical advantage of a block and tackle system of velocity ratio of 4 if efficiency equal to 90%. So velocity ratio is equal to 4. Mechanical advantage is equal to velocity ratio multiplied by efficiency. So in this case, mechanical advantage is equal to velocity ratio, okay, 4 multiplied by 90%, that means 90 by 100. So what is the mechanical advantage? You will get 3.6. So mechanical advantage is less than number of strands supporting the load in actual case. Okay. Moreover, in due course, suppose if friction increases, then also efficiency may decrease, no? When the efficiency of this system is suppose only 80%, what will be the mechanical advantage? Then mechanical advantage is equal to velocity ratio multiplied by efficiency. Okay, that's equal to 4 multiplied by 80%, 80 by 100. That's equal to 3.2. So efficiency decreases. Please remember, among the three terms, efficiency, mechanical advantage and velocity ratio remains the same. Mechanical advantage and efficiency may change for a machine of a given design. Well, now look at the diagrams of block and tackle systems I have drawn. In which case, this is first case, second case, third case. In which case, velocity ratio equal to 3. It is easy to find velocity ratio here. Velocity ratio is same as what? Number of strands supporting the load. Here 1, 2, 3 strands are supporting the load. Velocity ratio is 3 there. What about this? 3 pulleys are there. So what is velocity ratio? Velocity ratio is not 3. Velocity ratio is equal to number of strands supporting the load. How many strands are supporting in this case? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here velocity ratio is 4. What about this? Here velocity ratio is equal to number of strands supporting the load. 1, 2, 3. 3. So in the examination, if you are asked to draw a block and tackle system of velocity ratio 3, you can draw either this diagram or you will draw this diagram. This block and tackle system, there are 3 pulleys in the upper block and 3 pulleys in the lower block. Total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 segments of rope are there. Welcome back. And next time when you see a crane or a sailboat, try to find the block and tackle system arranged in it and observe how the block and tackle system works. Okay, here is our next question. Draw a diagram of block and tackle system of pulleys having velocity ratio 5. If it lifts a load of 300 kg force by an effort of 75 kg force, find its mechanical advantage and efficiency. Okay, question is simple. They have given velocity ratio is 5 and you have to draw the diagram of block and tackle system. Since velocity ratio is 5, the number of pulleys in the block and tackle system can be 5. Then we can apply the effort in a downward direction also. With the for pulleys also this is possible. In that case, you have to apply effort in the upward direction. Anyway, we will go for that block and tackle system of 5 pulleys. So velocity ratio is 5. So number of pulleys we prefer is 5. Okay. Now the question is how many pulleys must be there in upper block? 3 or 2? Please remember, number of pulleys in the upper block must be 1 more than the number of pulleys in the lower block. Okay, so 3 pulleys will be there in upper block and 2 pulleys are there in the lower block. Let us draw. So, first this rigid support, then frame for upper block and frame for lower block, and then we have to show the load. Load will be shown with R headed line, load. Well, now we have to pass the rope over the pulleys. Since we have to apply effort in downward direction, we will start from the uppermost pulley. From the upper block, we must go to the lower block. From the lower block, we must go to the upper block. So next pulley in the upper block. Well, reach it here. From there, from upper block to lower block. Well, from lower block, rope passes over this and then go to upper block. Okay, from upper block, okay, we must go to lower block. But in the lower block, no more pulleys are there. So we have to connect the rope to the hook of the lower block. There are no more pulleys in the lower block, so we are connecting it to the hook of the lower block. See? But this is not enough. We have to show the tension. So here, tension. Yes, this is the diagram of a block and tackle system of velocity ratio 5. Now we have to find the mechanical advantage. Mechanical advantage, you know, load by effort. Load is given, that is 300 kilogram force divided by effort is also given, that is 75 kilogram force. So 300 kilogram force divided by 75 kilogram force, that's equal to 4. So mechanical advantage is 4. We have to find efficiency also. Efficiency is nothing but mechanical advantage divided by velocity ratio. If you want to express that in percentage, you have to multiply it by 100%. Okay. So efficiency is equal to mechanical advantage by velocity ratio into 100% is equal to 4 by 5 into 100% is equal to 80%. As you can see, this block and tackle system is not an ideal one. Here the efficiency is only 80%, which is less than 100%, right? By the way, how can you increase the efficiency of a block and tackle system? One thing you can do is to reduce the friction in the bearings of the pulley. For that, lubricants must be used. Another thing you can do is to reduce the weight of the lower block. So, lower block must be as light as possible. Yes, here one more question for you. A block and tackle system is used to raise a load of 600 Newton. The question is what be the effort? You have to find the value of effort. They have given that efficiency of the block and tackle system is 80%. Yes, you can do. First we will write the velocity ratio. What is the velocity ratio? Velocity ratio is equal to the number of strands supporting the load. So how many strands are there? See here, 2 strands are there to support this load, isn't it? So velocity ratio is 2. Then efficiency is given, that is 80%. 80% means 80 by 100, that is nothing but 0.8. So you can find the mechanical advantage. Mechanical advantage is equal to velocity ratio multiplied by efficiency, that is 2 into 0.8. So the mechanical advantage you will get 1.6. Now you can find the effort. Effort E equal to load by mechanical advantage. Load is given as 600 Newton and mechanical advantage 1.6. So you will get 375 Newton.